Good morning. It is technically day 5 and we're kind of rushing to get the bus, and we thought we were going to have a really nice relaxing morning. No, we never thought that. We reached the bus stop. Apparently nobody gets that one unless they step inside the forest. This was needlessly long, but here is our bus. So we both got stamp like ticket number 12, and then up here you can see like 12 corresponds to 140 yen, and I think that number just keeps getting bigger the further that you go, and then at the end you pay. Now we're on the second bus, number 3. We stopped the bus because we found many monkeys. We have arrived at Yakisugi land. Yakisugi, by the way, sugi means cedar tree. Yaku is from Yakushima, so they call them Yakisugi because they're sugi trees that are above or about 1,000 years old. 1,000 years old, which is crazy. That was like medieval Britain. We've decided to do the purple route, which is like the second longest. Kuguritaga. Looks old. Do you think it's a yakisugi? Not sure. It sort of feels like the entrance to the trail is like a gate and we're going into some other realm. Many Kit Kats in Japan are so cute. They all have like a little message, and this says Kitto daijoubu, which is like, I'm sure you'll be fine. Mas. If this is a tree stump, this is huge. Like, I'll give you Mari in comparison, except that will probably make it seem bigger. Beautiful.
I don't know if it really wants my comparison.
In the past, Yakisugi was worshipped as a kami-sama, as a god, and so nobody used to cut them down. This Confucianist, who was born in Yakushima, basically was like, nah guys, we've got to use these trees to make us some cash money. Back in like I think it was the 17th century. And so they started harvesting the trees, cutting them down, and they went really far into the mountains. And that's where they started to make these amazing wooden roof tiles that was like a huge export as well. I can't wait to see a 1,000-year-old tree, but I'm also very intrigued as to how they actually age the tree if they can't cut it down. Can they bore somehow into the middle of it without killing it and then like carbon date it? Is that a thing? Let's marry again for size comparison.
The cedar trees in Yakushima, they grow really slow. So when you see it, you don't think it's that much older. You can see like really old cedar trees are still like this size.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Tuscany, it's true, like when you see cedar trees, they're usually really thin, right? So for them, this one to be so huge, it's crazy.
I love how they make stairs in the trees.
You guys, it's kind of funny to see how this tree is like clinging onto the boulder. I never walked past Lost Tuscany.
So what it says here is about the Yakushima's forest generation change. So what it says is that, for example, with typhoons or like forest fires, the big trees start to fall, but that leaves space for the sunlight to come into the forest and also gives space for new trees to grow up. So that's why even if it looks like it's a forest that has been here for thousands of years, maybe the forest has been here for thousands of years, but the trees are actually changing.
Very interesting mushroom. Mari just told me that in Spanish, if you watch La Puta, you know, like the castle in the sky, the Ghibli movie, apparently they kept La Puta as La Puta, but in Spanish, La Puta means something else.
I want to find La Puta, which translates as I want to find the whore.
I feel like I found a holy leaf. Like, it's so perfect. A holy leaf. I'll show you. If I was small, I would walk in. We think that these are like the old pieces of wood from when the cedar logging was still happening. And then sometimes this is taken to make like cedar items by the people of Yakushima. So this is the hige, we think choro, like long age, beard long age, or is that what that literally translates to? Possibly. And yep, huge. I really like the texture of the bark. Looks like the sea. And then I climbed down here to have a look, and the only thing I can see is a dead butterfly. This tree has a really interesting texture. Like these massive, I don't know, nodules? These things. It's got like wrinkles.
His wife. She got tired of
This really looks like one of those aliens from Arrival, if anyone's seen that film. Yay! We finally have some blue sky. There's some good moss. So here's Haha Kosugi, which is like mother and child tree, and it's 2,600 years old. Like, can I even? It's huge. And it has this really interesting texture. Oh, it's two trees.
Yeah, that's why mother and child.
Oh.
And you have there like the one is 206 and the other is 2,600.
Mm-hmm.
The other is 2.
I think it's still 2,600. It's just that the zeros come away. Wow. So the Japanese here says "Chōjō ni kikenki ari chui," which is like watch out for falling trees on the top of your head, and it's been literally translated into "head to the danger tree." And note, this is the 1,800-year-old Buddha Sugi. And I asked someone why it was called Buddha Sugi, and they said when you look at it, you can sort of see Buddha's face. To me, it looks like there's sort of something emerged, like this is the head and it's emerging from the tree. I don't know. I never noticed how nice the, like, what would you call it? What would you call that? The building is. Cafe building? I don't think it's even a cafe. We made it. It was so much fun, actually. It was a really lovely walk. A bit precarious at times. I can't speak. A bit precarious at times. But very nice.
Very nice walk. Our bus came.
Yay! These, by the way, caused me a lot of trouble because I spent like so long trying to unwrap them, but actually you can eat this wrapping paper, and they're like mugwort, like chewy candy. And when I say mugwort, picture like green mochi. That's also mugwort, but they're really good. We found oracle cards of Japanese spirits.
And it says like places, like.
This is made of brown rice, genmei, which is very interesting. It's coffee. I have really limited space on my phone with memory, so I might just end everything here, which is the shopping market because we're getting a bento, because we're climbing, well, not a bento, but like food, because we're climbing a mountain tomorrow. So goodbye. Good morning. Can't wait to hike the mountain. We're here in Motomodake. Well, we're not at the summit yet, but I borrowed this cool rainwear, as has Mari-chan. We look like an 80s band. Let's go. So the mountain is a kami-sama, so people pray here before they do the climb. And it is a climb, by the way. I checked. It's an intermediate to an advanced climb. And I'm actually wearing jeans under here because I didn't bring any hiking stuff. This is all borrowed. We haven't even started yet, and this is just like casually at the beginning. Wow. I can so understand why this was the inspiration for Mononoke Hime. We're halfway up a mountain and we keep finding crabs. すごい。やばい。鳥から落とすかもしれない。We reached 磐梯杉。何歳ですか？
これはわからないです。
It's very misty. Now we climb.
ちゃんと手を使って。
I'm in some kind of other world. Okay, you ready for the view from the summit? Bah. Ta-da! Wow.
見えるよ。
Wow.
マリさん。
I have had to use a plastic bag to try and keep my shoe together. I'll report back later. The sole has come off, but there is a great view. I don't think I've ever seen such a beautiful view. So this is Mochomodake. I made it, even with now half a shoe. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get down. Woo! The sea just doesn't end, it just turns into sky. You can just about see the school. Like, bleh. Beautiful. Wow, so good. My boot is hanging on by not even a thread. Yep, we're still going down. We have maybe 3 hours until the sun sets, so if we don't make it back by then, there could be some trouble. So if you hug this tree, it's usually really cold, so it's like really nice to hug and cool you down. なんかなんだっけこの木の名前。
サルスベリの木。
サルスベリ？
サルスベリ。
サルスベリの木。
そう。
1時間40分から50分だから4時
That frog has crazy good camouflage,
Wow.
but I don't know if he's still
Doesn't
alive.
look like it's alive.
Ah,
That's a weird pose for an alive frog.
yeah, that's true. Okay, now this just feels wrong. We started at 8 and it's now 4:30, so we've been going for like 8.5 hours. And I'm so tired that I don't care about anything anymore but finding the car park and then having a shower and drinking some water and a beer. This pink thing is our guide. We've been following it for 8.5 hours. I've become the leader, which is a bit terrifying. Okay, I need to put this down because there's rope. Have you ever seen such a beautiful sight as a man-made road? Woo! Yay! I can't move my legs properly. Hobio, flying fish. It's funny that this whole time we were staying in Mochomodake.
Yeah.
This space is really great. Like, I've been sleeping so well, and I think they have some kind of deal where if you're on like a workcation, you can use like a printer and there's internet, and there's like obviously a kitchen and fridges and stuff. So, and a massage chair as well. So I would highly recommend staying here, but you probably need to have a car. We suspect that this trail might lead to the beach. Oh my god, my legs. It's a stick insect. He looks so stick-like.